more than I wanna see the real thing. So no matter what I face, I'll finish the race and go home. I'm going home. I don't wanna hear the silence of the truth. And being loud doesn't make what you think true. So no matter what they say, I'm staying on the way to go home. I'm going home, but won't you go with me? We're shoving downhill to catch a runaway train to nowhere. In every which direction, no conductor unaware. We're going psycho to psych ourselves out of the lows. Get attention or distractions, but I'm trying to get home. It isn't natural, but not irrational to know I know I'm going home. Won't you go with me? I don't wanna see the sparrow flying freely, and all that I can do is live and worry. So no matter where I go, I'm never losing hope in my King, 'cause he carries me. I don't wanna hear the whispers of the past. Still room to grow, no room to go back. So no matter how much war, Lord, keep me heavenward to get home. I'm going home, so won't you go with me? 'Cause we're shoving downhill to catch a runaway train to nowhere. In every which direction, no conductor unaware. We're going psycho to psych ourselves out of the lows. Get attention or distractions, but I'm just trying to get home. It isn't natural, but not irrational to know I know I'm going home. So won't you go with me? I don't wanna hear him say he never knew you, 'cause right now he's telling you he loves you. So come just as you are, turn around and start to come home. I'm going home, won't you come with me? Hey, so it's a song day. I don't know if it would be particularly... This is a dog barking. I don't know if it would be particularly obvious for whatever reason, but that's one of my songs. It's always hilarious how that happens. As soon as I start recording, there's noise. But that was one of my songs. It was only written within the last couple of years. I only planned really to just talk about it because it seemed appropriate. And given that it's one of my songs, there's kind of a funny story behind it. So yeah, we'll just talk about that. We'll see what happens. So the origin of the song, I can't remember if it was being talked about or if it was on that particular day, but I was sitting with my guitar and just fooling around playing that first progression of chords, and the little melody popped up, and how it usually happens. But the movie Enchanted, Amy Adams, where she's a princess, and it starts off animated cartoon setting. She ends up in the real world in New York, and when she first gets there, it's all busy and she's all discombobulated and everything, and is wandering around. And then at one point she gets to near the subway, and everyone is rushing and shoving downhill to catch the train, and she quite literally gets caught up with them, and they're just pulling her, dragging her along, and she's just going with it because she can't really do anything and has nothing else better to be doing. So obviously you can see the connection there. But that's where the idea started, was from that song. I thought it was a great picture of this concept of the way that the world is today, the way that a lot of people, I feel, live, is we just get caught up with what everybody else is doing, with the crowd, with what's popular, not really thinking twice about it, because, oh well, YOLO. And maybe I'm making a mistake or doing things wrong, but I'll fix it later. Before I die, I'll make things right, or I'll re-ask the questions about death and the truth. But so that's what the song is. I don't want to see a picture of the kingdom, objective reality, a direction, the inevitable end of things, heaven, more than I want to see the real thing. I actually just want to go. This place kind of sucks. So no matter what I face, I'll finish the race and go home. We're not meant to be here. It's like C.S. Lewis has said, if I find myself with a desire that nothing in this world can satisfy, the only logical conclusion is that I must not be made for this world. And this life is just a vapor in the scope of eternity. I don't want to hear the silence of the truth. Being loud doesn't make what you think true. So no matter what they say, no matter where everybody's shoving to, I'm staying on the way to go home. I'm going home. Won't you go with me? Don't want to see the sparrow flying freely. It's a scripture reference. God cares for the sparrow and the lily. How much more does he care for us? And we'll know that we'll be taken care of. Don't want to see that, and all that I can do is live in worry. So no matter where I go, I'm never losing hope in my King, because he carries me. I don't want to hear the whispers of the past. The things that I've done, the time I've wasted. Still room to grow. We'll never be perfect on this side of heaven, but there's no room to go back. There's no way I'm going to go back to doing what everybody else is doing. No matter how much war, how much inward conflict, or how much chaos is out in the world. Lord, keep me heavenward. Keep my GPS from recalibrating incorrectly. Because we're shoving downhill to catch a runaway train to nowhere. And nowhere inevitably leads to destruction, because time will expire. If you're not going anywhere, then you're gonna end up going to nothing. If you shoot for nothing, you hit. If you aim for nothing, you will hit nothing. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Anyway. Every which direction, no conductor, unaware. Everybody's going everywhere. Everybody's going to the same place, the nowhere, and everybody's getting there in so many different ways. And it's sort of a contrast to that idea how people say all roads lead to heaven. Sure, all roads lead to heaven, because it's appointed for every man once to die, and then the judgment. So you will be judged by God, all of us. And then only one road actually stays there, and every other road, destruction, separation from God, things we've talked about before. No conductor, no objective truth, no solidified reality. And it reminds me of the train of thought from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And it just, there's no control really, and it's just going wherever. Yeah, train of thought. But it's just, it matches the picture. We're going psycho to psych ourselves out of the lows, to get attention or distractions or itchy faces, but I'm just trying to get home. It's not natural. What's natural is what everybody else does, what I naturally do. We talked about that before. But it's not irrational to know that I know that I know. I don't just know stuff, but I know it. I've wrestled with it. I've thought through it over and over. I've paid attention to the way that things are. And I've considered critically who I am. Reality. All things we've talked about before. It's not natural, but not irrational to know. I know I'm going home. I have a direction. I have a purpose. I have something to look forward to beyond whatever people live between over 100 years and not even a minute. 20 years. 10 years, you know. It's like that riddle, that joke or whatever that we talked about before. Tell them there's no time, or tell them they've got time. There's no rush to get right with God, to do things the right way. You've got time. I'll do it later. I'll accept the question. I'll consider it. I'll pay more attention later. But until then, I'm just gonna do my thing. YOLO. Except you don't only live once. When you die here, you go somewhere. And I don't want to hear him say he never knew you. Right now, before this life is over, he's telling you that he loves you. So come as you are, turn around, and start to come home. I'm going home once you go with me. Let's go together. Let's follow that guy. I'm with that guy. The conductor, the creator, the one that knows what's right, the one that has my best interest at hand, the one that cares about me even more than the sparrows and the lilies. My king who carries me, the one who holds all truth. And what better way there is there to live life than the way that it should be? But anyway, that's about it. I'm going home. Let's go together. And I'll see you there if you're with me. Or if we don't get there before next week, then I'll see you next week. Yeah. Sorry I didn't get a video out last week. I got caught up with things, I guess. But that's okay. I'm still going home. This too shall pass. It'll all be over soon. And until then, I got a reason to be here. And so do you. I don't want to waste it. Make it worth it. Only one life will soon be past. Only what is done for Christ will last. Only what's done in light of eternity. Only what's done the right thing for the right reason will matter in the end. And all the people that, all the souls that go with us. See you guys next time.